welcome to my channel. This episode I will be spending a couple of days in a wetland bird hide, so that could be fun. Join me. I am at the bird hide on the Swedish west coast. The hide is facing both to the north and to the south. The south side is a pond surrounded by reeds. Upon entering the hide, I first took a quick stop to see if there was anything interesting on the south side. First up was a couple of mallards, and on the other side a grey heron were hanging out. A movement to the right caught my eye. It was the great cormorant fishing. A couple of coots accompanied by what I think was a common potted. It was hard to view in the backlit light. The cormorant were still fishing, but I was hoping that it should get up off the water so I could take some photos of it with the wings expanded. Finally it got up, but the background was a bit busy. But luckily it understood my problems and swam off to a better place. Even it was a better place. It is hard to take good photos of a black bird against a black background, but I think it kind of worked. I decided to turn my attention to the north side, which is better from a lighting point of view, but the birds normally is further away, and the backdrop is with roads, houses and so on. This side is also better using my small tripod. The first thing I noticed was a peregrine falcon sitting on the outskirts of the wetland. Not the best setting, and about distance about 300 meters. So far away I didn't even try to photograph it. Across the wetlands I spotted a hen harrier soaring over the fields. It was also far away, but I got some nice photos of it as it came closer a little bit later. Suddenly all birds took off, and I immediately started to scan the sky. Was it perhaps the peregrine falcon again? No, it wasn't. Instead it was a white-tailed eagle that flew over, and it landed on the other side of the reserve, about 600-700 meters away. No use taking any photos at that distance. After a while the eagle understood and flew closer, and I got ready for action. All the small ducks took off as it came closer, but it didn't get any one of them and landed on a pile of cut down trees. So there were no hunting action, but still nice to watch such a powerful bird close as 150 meters. The eagle was relaxed and started to preening itself. As I sat there looking through the viewfinder, I noticed something white passing by. So I looked up, and I was amazed to see a couple of great egrets land relatively close to the hide. Even though the great egret is becoming more common in Sweden, it is still hard to see them close up. I was now debating with myself, should I keep focus on the eagle and ignore the egrets, or do the opposite? Since I got more photos of eagles than egrets, I decided to switch focus. And it didn't take long before 3 egrets got 4, and I really enjoyed having them so close. I noticed one of them walking off, but kept focus on the closest one. When a grey heron arrived, my experience with that is they often chase off competitors, and that was exactly what happened here too. So I started to look for the one that walked away, and found him getting closer to the eagle. This could be interesting. But the eagle didn't react. Probably it understands that the egret's long and beautiful beak also serves as a dagger, and could seriously do harm if it came close. After a while even the ducks felt comfortable with this chill eagle, probably because they know that they would manage to escape if it tried to reach them from a sitting position. The only time I saw some fear was when this goose landed just in front of the eagle. But it just took a second before it realized its mistake and took off again. Suddenly a small pack of great egrets landed outside the hide, and I shifted focus again. It was really hard to get a clean shot when they walked around the whole time. When they left, I looked up, and the eagle had quietly left the building. As the light got weaker, the wetland started to fill up with geese of different kinds, and I packed up and left. My plan was to get back early the next day. With some luck, the mix of geese and eagle could be interesting to see. The next morning, I went to the hide while it still was dark outside. The noise from the geese was almost deafening. As the light got more brighter, I saw the barnacle geese getting ready for takeoff. This is a self-synchronizing event where the geese get in line for takeoff. It starts with them looking the same way, usually towards the wind, standing close together. Some that stand in the front starts to look around and taking a few steps forward. If others react and follow, then the first rows take off, and the event repeats itself until all has left. It all starts off as planned, but suddenly all geese took off in a chaos of wings. Attracted by all the noise, the white-tailed eagle is back, but it isn't alone. This time there are two of them. They arrived too late, and all the geese managed to leave before the eagles got the chance to catch anyone. So after a while the eagle left and the order was restored in the wetlands. A family of mute swans took the opportunity to swim around looking for something to eat. The mallards did the same. Suddenly a common buzzard landed on the grass and carefully and quietly landed in an area with lots of small piles of soil. The piles were made by moles digging tunnels under the ground, and that is apparently a thing that this buzzard had figured out. Patiently it waited for the mole to surface so it could get some breakfast. It didn't take long before the crows took notice of the buzzard, so they came closer to try and find out if there was any food that they could snatch. I think the buzzard were a bit annoyed, since their trampling around wasn't the stealthy approach that is necessary to catch a vole. So the buzzard changed position a bit further off, but the crows just follow him. Eventually it found a small stone to stand on to get a better overview. And after a while the crows lost interest and it got silent. The buzzard's patience rewarded, and it dove down and caught something. It then flew off with its prey and managed to eat it without any annoying crows around. The light was getting low, and I decided to pack up and leave. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, write a comment, and I see you in the next one. Bye.